The yellow-haired man set up the equipment on top of the pit, and the large stone was being pulled down. It was a large pulley, a machine used to raise and lower heavy objects. The spectators, including Neo Juan, were impressed by the yellow-haired man.
From whom did you learn the knowledge of machinery?
From my father, and my father learned from Mr. Chrysostomo's grandfather.
A mysterious smile appeared on the yellow-haired man's lips.
I didn't know that Don Saturnino.
He is wiser. He knows how to whip, wake the sleeping, and put the awake to sleep. What I was taught, you will also see one day.
On the other hand, a delicious breakfast was ready at the kiosks. There was a table full of sweets and water. The music band, led by many children and adults, had arrived. Elias attended. He was unrecognizable from his peasant appearance. He approached the person who would move the pulley near the pit. Ibarra was nervous. He looked at the frame where the pulley was hanging. The yellow-haired man bowed to Ibarra when their eyes met. He spotted Elias and he winked at him to remind him of his order. The celebration began. The people gathered around, watching the priest who sprinkled the blessed water, and Father Salvi, who read in a low and trembling voice. All the documents, medals, and other things were placed in a crystal box, placed inside a dome, and carefully soldered. The scribe came down with the dome of lead and gently placed it in the stone pot. Ibarra took a silver spoon for plastering and handed it to the mayor. Today we are building a school. Society depends on the school and is the book that determines the future of the nation. Be grateful to Spain for its efforts for your development. Long live the king. Long live Spain. Long live the Catholic religion.
Long live! Long live!
The mayor descended into the pit and laid a layer of cement. The staff applauded. The priest followed as he descended, glancing at the hanging stone. Several priests followed, and so did Captain Tiago.
Aren't you going to take your turn, Mr. Ibarra? Ibarra was forced to come down. He was carrying an iron spoon. Ellis was looking at him, as was the yellow man. Elias fixed his gaze on the yellow man's hand. A loud crack was suddenly heard. The stone attached to the pulley hit the bamboo rafter. The entire machinery fell to the ground. People ran screaming. The entire area was covered in dust. Ibarra was seen standing in the middle between the lathe and the living stone, still holding the spoon. At his feet, the body of the sallowed man was covered of the large stone.
Arrest the supervisor of the construction and charge him. Ibarra objected. He was responsible for the temporary freedom of the maestro de obra because his guilt had not yet been determined. After inquiring about Maria Clara's condition, he went home to change his soiled clothes. A bad beginning.